What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with a Power Herb Meteor Beam Minior. So if you guys have been riding around the canyon part of the Blueberry Academy, then I'm sure you guys have just run into a ton of Minior. And I'm sure a handful of you are also trying to capture a lot of them to be able to get every single variation of them as well. But have you ever thought about it for VGC? Because if not, this might be a Pokemon to look at here in Regulation H, because if you guys are really missing things like Eternatus, Lunala, and Iron Moth, things that had access to Meteor Beam and used the Power Herb to be able to proc that on the first turn, then Minior might be your answer if you guys are really jonesing for it, because unlike those other three, Minior actually has Meteor Beam as a stab move. So in addition to that +1 that you're getting with the Meteor Beam and the Power Herb, you're also going to be getting that 50% boost with the stab. So you're going to be doing a little bit more damage, or at the very least, you're going to be making up for that kind of lack in power that Minior has compared to like Eternatus and Lunala. So I think that's a really great multiplier to have on that. And then of course, with that +1 from that Meteor Beam, that means that Scorching Sands and Terra Blast are going to be even stronger because you're going to have that +1. And especially since Minior is a special attacker, that Terra Blast, even if you don't Terrestrialize, could still be pretty useful. It's just going to be a normal type, which means you don't get stab, and, you know, it's not going to affect ghost types or anything like that. But still, it's a decent move to have as a special attacker. But if you do end up Terrestrializing, we do have the Flying Terra on it, which means that Terra Blast does become a 2x stab, because Minior does also have the Flying type as its, I guess, secondary typing as well. So you'll get the 2x stab on it, you'll have that +1 from the Meteor Beam and the Power Herb, and you're going to be able to deal a lot of damage, especially if some Pokemon aren't necessarily expecting a flying move from Minior, because obviously it's just a floating rock, a floating meteor. So, you know, might not be expecting that flying move, especially considering the fact that Minior only has one flying move in its arsenal, and it's a physical one, so we weren't really going to be able to use it. So Terra Blast with the Flying Terra really was our next best option, but I honestly think, especially with that 2x multiplier, it could do a lot of damage, and I'm really excited to see what Minior can do. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just tap in chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Let's get to the battles. Alright, so let's see if we can get this Meteor Beam started off on the right foot, and I think that that's going to start realistically with probably because I think they only have one Trick Room setter there. So I think all we need to do really is just go Whimsicott and Minior. I think we can go with those two to start. And then in the back, honestly, I don't think Feraligatr is going to be bad. And honestly, same with Rillaboom. We could probably go Archaludon as well, and that wouldn't be bad, but I'm still okay with this, though. Definitely still okay with this. So, let's see what they end up leading. Let's see if they end up going with the Hisuian Lilligant and Torkoal, or if they go something else. Exactly what it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. And again, I don't think that they have Trick Room, so I think we can probably go first. So if that's the case, let's go Tailwind here. I don't know what Hisuian Lilligant's speed is. So let's go with the Meteor Beam over there. Hopefully we can outspeed Lilligant. We cannot. That's okay. Even with an Eruption right here, we should be able to survive with Minior. Yep, we sure can. So we do lose Whimsicott, which is not great, but at least we still have... well, we should be able to take out good old Torkoal here. But we have a good old 3-on-3 then. There you go, buddy. Hitting your first one, too. Oh, you'll love to see that. See ya, buddy. And we could have Terrestrialized into fire, too. But it's okay. Still think that we made the right choice. Let's go. I like that animation, by the way. I actually think that's pretty dope. Alright. Another former alpha? Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, that's fine, though. Here's what we do. We end up going into fire here. Because they do have, Because I bet you they have, like, a Ghost Terra. I bet you they do. So let's tear into fire. Let's go for the Wood Hammer over there. And, let's just protect on Minior. Actually, this is that Ghost Terra. In which case, we'll be able to take them out pretty much right away then. Come on, man. I wasn't born yesterday. Alright, let's just see if we can get him down to Sash. We'll be able to go with a Grassy Glide on the next one. And then we, more than likely, I think we definitely outspeed Typhlosion then. And we can always go Scorching Sands on Typhlosion as well. That'll be super effective. Almost forgot about that, I'm not going to lie. And not gonna lie too, I really did want to go with Earth Power over Scorching Sands, but I was having a really hard time finding like Shellos and all that to be able to get the materials for it. So I said screw it and just went with the Scorching Sands. I do not mind at all. And yeah, that's a choice scarf one. But Minior should be able to outspeed it though. That's gonna be important. Yep, down to Sash. Because again, they may have the sash, or not the sash, I'm sorry, the scarf and everything like that, but we do have a, I forget what our speed is. I think it's 150 something, and then with the tailwind up and everything, yeah, we're fine. Let's do that. Let's go Scorching Sands over there, and let's just finish them off. That's fine, but we're still gonna outspeed. God, I hope so. Yeah, I know, we won't get that. That's okay. We can get that on the next one, though. You bet. Do we KO? Oh, so close. But if they're choiced into Eruption, yeah, we're fine. 100% fine. Oh, I love it. It's what you love to see. Alright, so we'll end up picking up the Grassy Glide and end up finishing them off. Who's our last mon? Honestly, going Scorching Sands is going to be the best call, no matter what. They have two mons that are 4x weak to ground. I think we'll be fine. So let's go, yeah, let's just go Grassy Glide over there. Yeah, no, that'll be best. Let's do that. Let's go Scorching Sands. I was thinking for a second that I should have done it. I should have done it. I was gonna say I was thinking about switching those, but if for some reason they stayed in, that wouldn't have been good for us. The good thing about this, though, is at least that is going to be a plus... or I'm sorry, this is going to be a neutral hit right here. I'm okay with that. We got the Scorching Sands. We'll KO them. I should have just Grassy Glided over there, honestly. Yeah, that's not great. And our Tailwind's gone. Who did we have in the back again? Was that Feraligatr? It's fine. It's not a big deal. Sun's almost gone. One more Sun. And yeah, it's Feraligatr. That's perfect. So let's go Grassy Glide up there. They're probably going to protect, but I'm still okay with it. And let's just protect right here, too. Yeah. And realistically, that's the best move that they could have went with right there. Because they need to knock out them before anything else. But... yeah, I don't really have much here. Come on, you can miss a Rock Slide. Help me out here, buddy. Yeah, I didn't think so. It was a nice thought, though. It was a nice thought. Worst part is Minior is weak to that, which is not great for us. Sunlight's gone, they go back to normal speed, but our Tailwind's gone, so things really haven't changed since we had our Tailwind up. Not great. But, let's go with the Liquidation over there. Gosh, I wish we could just... miss. No. Oh, wait, hold on. This is good. Let's go. That's awesome. So their only grass move is one that needed the sun to be able to proc. So that's huge for us. Really huge for us, as a matter of fact. Here comes another Rock Slide. And a miss? Minior, let's go. Come on, no flinch. That's unfortunate. But it looks like we do have the speed. So that is even better. Which means that we'll be able to get the Scorching Sands, or they could just go for an extreme speed, but then that leaves them open to the liquidation, and that means that we end up picking up a win here. Scorching Sands first. See ya, buddy. And yeah, that got a little dicey there at the end. But at the same time, we came out on top. And Minior stayed in there for the entire battle. And realistically, that's really what we were looking for from this battle. So we'll take that. Good game. We are going to start with Minior. I don't think that that's going to be a bad choice at all, honestly. And let's also go Volcarona. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. And aside from them, let's also go Archaludon, and we're definitely going to need Rillaboom. We need to change the terrain, and it's going to be our way to do so. The great thing here about Minior is the fact that it could be a really good counter against Blood Moon, Archaludon. With the flying and the rock, you're completely immune to the ground move, and then you're resistant to normal. So that could actually be a really good... oh boy. Could be really good. So here's what we're gonna do. Well, at least we know they only have one Trick Room setter. Shield's down. Let's go, buddy. Need you to attack with everything you got right here. Hit him with the Meteor Beam. And let's go with that Struggle Bug as well. If they don't protect, we end up lowering their special attack as well. And that's great, honestly. Plus, we get a super effective move against Indeedee. Ain't gonna do much, but we get a super effective move. Nice. Get Meteor Beam. Please hit. Come on, you're 90% accurate. I have faith. Plus, you're... Yeah, I was gonna say, the move was... Well, it wasn't named after you, but it does take a lot of their, Oh, you gotta be kidding. Nice, Volk. Let's go. But yeah, it does take a lot of their materials to be able to make a Meteor Beam TM. So, you know. So let's go... I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to go Scorching Sands over there. And let's go for the Struggle Bug as well. Because they're not going to be able to go for a Blood Moon on this one. They would have to settle for the Hyper Voice, which would not KO Volcarona. Even if they went... maybe they would with the Helping Hand. Maybe. Maybe. Not quite, though. Let's go. Scorching Sands... And it's decent damage. And we get the burn. That's what I'm talking about. That's the one benefit over Earth Power. And that's the one thing I just keep telling myself that, hey, you know what? Just deal with it. It's not bad. There we go. That's what we love to see. A little bit of burn damage. I think Volcarona is just going to be gone on this one, unfortunately. Let's go Scorching Sands over there, though. And maybe we Rage Powder, honestly. I know that sounds ridiculous, but... we'll go Struggle Bug again. Screw it. That's fine. What are you gonna do, Blood Moon? Go on. I dare ya. I dare ya. Okay, the Hyper Voice, that works too. Minior is going to be fine, though. Again, it ends up resisting the Hyper Voice, which is great. And now we're going to be able to take them out. That's going to be great. Goodbye. That crit definitely helps out as well, but the burn damage was going to take them out if it stayed to, you know, like just that little bit. So, let's go Rillaboom. Let's change that terrain up. And let's get some fake out pressure. Oh, nice. That's cute. Alright. How many turns of Trick Room do they have left? I don't think many. Just 2. Cool. That's actually perfect here. That'll allow us to go for a Scorching Sands. Actually, screw that. Let's go Terra Blast. May as well. Let's go with the Fake Out over there. I don't think they had anyone else that was going to stop priority, so that's going to be our best move. They could swap out Indeedee here, just so they can reactivate the terrain, which they do. Not a bad call, realistically. And, okay, well, at least it's going to be a neutral hit. We'll take that all day. I'll take it all day. Nice. Good stuff. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So here's what we do. We protect. And let's go for the Wood Hammer. Minior stays in there. We're going to get a Wood Hammer over there. Perfect. Yeah, we'll take that. What's the Mushroom going to do? Is it just going to Pollen Puff? Wow, that's a lot of damage. No, 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 I don't think so. No, we ain't tolerating that. Come on now. Pick this up. Goodbye, buddy. Alright, so long. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I honestly wish that Minior got a flying move that wasn't, that didn't have to be like Terra Blast. I think it gets one physical one, but needless to say, this one was going to be a special attacker, so didn't really want to go with that. Which is why we have the Terra Blast again. And the Flying Terra. Come on, bring them out. Bring them out. There we go. Nice, that's fine. I am not worried about that. You know, we have Archaludon left. I'm 100% okay with that. Let's tear into flying. Let's go for that Terra Blast just for the fun of it. And let's also go for the high horsepower. Let's do that over there. Or we just take the dub. All right. Sorry, I thought way too much on that last one. Either way, thankfully, despite the fact that they set the Trick Room, we still found a way to bring it back. Again, a lot of that is due to Volcarona with that Struggle Bug to lower the special attack. But, of course, Minior being able to resist that because of the Rock type definitely helped out a lot, too. Good game. Oh, no. This potentially could be a Trick Room team as well. And that is not great for us, but could be a lot worse. The downside to this, honestly, is the fact that Minior is going to be weak to Rock. So if they ended up starting with, obviously, Lycanroc as well as T-Tar, we'd be in a little bit of trouble. So here's what we're going to do, I think. Hate to be this guy, but we're going to go Whimsicott and Archaludon. We're going to go for the beat-up strategy, I think. And then we'll Minior in the back along with... Let's go Rilla. Downside to Rilla here is the poison from the Galarian Slowking? Yeah, Galarian Slowking. Sorry, I don't know why I get them and the Galarian Slowbro mixed up. I think it's because I like to use Galarian Slowbro, but I see Galarian Slowking more often than not. If you see one of them, which is not very often. But either way, though, I'm fine with what we're doing here. Go ahead. Just gotta hope that they do not have Earthquake. They probably have Earthquake. That's what I'll say. I'm honestly thinking about going for the Body Press over into the Dragon, only because it's possible that they end up terrestrializing into normal. I could also go for the Draco Meteor, but that actually could be pretty decent. Well, let's go Body Press over into there. Okay, I'm glad we didn't do that over into D-Knight then. Good thing here is at least we'll go up to +4, which means that we're going to be pretty damn physically bulk. So let's go, Arch. Oh, and then that Body Press is just going to knock them out, hands down. Let's see it. Come on now. Body Press. Goodbye, T-Tar. I want to say Dragonite for Minior. Would go Wind. You bulky bitch. I love it. Nice. They take that little bit of residual as well. But we stay put. Now we have to worry about a potential son of a gun. Okay, that's fine, because you know what? All we have to do... Don't do that. We just gotta go with the Tailwind here. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it... I bet you that we could probably take out Hypno with the Draco. Yeah, I want to get rid of Hypno as soon as possible, honestly. That's right, they're not terrestrializing into Fairy, you know what I mean? We're going to be fine from that perspective. Cool. We would have had the same exact, oh, well, that's rough. Would have had the same exact, effective, super effective, not very effective. Son of a bitch. And you're gonna psych up from us. Okay, that's fine though. In that case, we know who Minior is gonna go into instead. And that's gonna be Hypno, because now if they're that physically bulk... Actually, we could probably double over there now that I'm thinking about it. And let's just go Minior here. And you know what we're going to do? I think we're going to do that up into... Maybe we do that up into D-Knight. Screw it. Let's take out Hypno. I'm actually considering going Electro Shot. Just in case they protect. Screw it. Might not be smart, but let's do it anyways. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to put us to sleep? I would doubt it. You're going to miss. Dunzo. You know what I mean? Got my fingers crossed. Don't worry. Minior, you first. Let's go. Come on. You can hit this Meteor Beam. I have faith. I have faith. Yeah, let's go. Down to Sash, baby. Oh, not even Sash. Oh my goodness. Wow. An Ice Spinner. Damn. Oh, wow. They knew the real threat, man. They knew the real threat. That's that Minior right there. Oh, that's fair. I can understand that. Best part is they get taken out now to the Sandstorm. So Hypno's gone. That Electro Shot is going to target over into that spot, though. And we just have to hope that it's not like a Ground Mon or something like that. That ends up, you know, having to take it, I guess. For lack of a better term. Yeah. That's fair. We still have... Yeah, we do still have Terra. I I know that's going to be rough against them over there, but it's something that I think we need to do for, obviously, like that ice spinner and everything. Yeah, they got to be protecting, right? Man, this makes it tough. I think that's going to be our smartest move. Because I can almost guarantee you they're going to end up protecting with them on the right. So at least we'll get a move up. We'll get a move off no matter what. And plus, the Electro Shot would go in that just in case they don't protect. You didn't protect. Are you kidding? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. We'll get the Electro Shot. That's perfect. Down to Sash. Wow. Good survive. We'll get our Wood Hammer. It's actually a good amount of damage for something that 4x resists it. Granted, yes, a lot of that was because of the crit, but still. Pretty dope. I appreciate that. Poor Rilla. So I think no matter what we would have done, Terrestrialize or not, that still would have ended up being a, getting us down to like 32 HP, honestly. And we don't have a, yeah. Let's just Wood Hammer, and realistically, why not? I'm really not too worried about Lycanroc, honestly. So, go for the Draco over to the Dragon. Why not? That's fair. That's fair. That's alright. We'll still get rid of them. Again, we're +5 or 6. Really not that scared of Lycanroc. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Okay, now they need to rely on a crit. Because, again, we are +6 right now. We're fine. Again, as long as it's not a crit, we're going to be okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. That almost set me, man. Holy cow. Alright, you know what, again, that is the big benefit of having the beat-up, like, Whimsicott into Archaludon, is that way it is more physically bulky, which means if you get flinched twice in a row and then get parried on the third one, you still have a shot at coming out on top. Good game. So for a Pokemon with such low HP, defense, and special defense, Minior actually stayed out on the field for quite some time and took some Pokemon with it as well. I mean, that Power Herb with the Meteor Beam, which is a stab move for Minior, goes extremely hard, especially since you get that +1 with the Meteor Beam. That means that Scorching Sands and Terra Blast, even if you don't end up Terrestrializing, are going to be pretty good moves too. But if you do end up Terrestrializing, that Terra Blast turns into a flying move, and because you were a flying move originally, that gets the 2x stab, and if you do the Meteor Beam with the Power Herb first, yeah, you have a super powered Terra Blast. Flying Terra Blast at that. So the 2x stab plus the +1 from the Power Herb, and if you have any other multipliers that are going to help as well, that just increases the damage output that you're going to have. So again, I know that Minior isn't exactly the greatest Pokemon that's out there, but if you really miss things like Eternatus and Lunala that used to run Power Herb and Meteor Beam, or even something like Iron Moth as well, I think you found your replacement for Regulation H. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.